Okay, every so often I want to do a little review of something you should have learned a couple years ago, and I'm going to start this one out with the order of operations. If you remember, the order of operations is the way you should do a mathematical problem starting left to right. So the first is powers and grouping. You should do all those going left to right, then go back and do your multiplying and your division. Then go back and do adding and subtracting. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on this because this should be review. But this is the opposite of 6 squared. No parentheses, so the answer is negative 36. You square the 6, then take the opposite. Here, 5 minus 3 times 2. You got to do the multiplying first because multiplication is higher order than subtraction, so it'd be negative 1. Now, this is the one most people get wrong. So I want you to do this one right now. Hurry up. Most people do 4 times 2 is 8, but no. Division multiplication is the same level, so it's 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Then this one, you got grouping, so 4 times 2 is 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. This one, you have to do the inner first. So it's 5 minus 3, which is 2. And 2 squared is 4. So you have 6 times 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4, it's a grouping, parentheses. So you do it before the multiplying. Whenever something's right next, it's multiply. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So it's negative 6. This one, division before subtraction, so 6 divided by 3 is 2, minus 6 is negative 4. Now, there's 3 things that can happen when you do, so that's just a little review. But there's 3 things that can happen when you're solving systems. You could have, I'll put it down here out of the way. You could have intersection. That's what we've been working on. That would be one answer where they cross. You could have parallel lines. Parallel lines, there's no intersection, so there's no answer. And you could have, this one I don't think is obvious, but they could have set up the 2 equations to where you actually have the same line. And same line, you have infinite number of solutions. Because whatever's true for one is true for the other one. So let's look at this. Let's see, I'm going to multiply this by, well, if you notice, this x and y terms are double this. That's when you have a special case, when this is a multiplication of this. But let's say I didn't notice that. I'm going to multiply the top by negative 2 to get opposite coefficients for the x's, and I'll leave the bottom one alone. So minus 2x plus 2y equals negative 8. Zoop. Then this one, I'm just going to bring it along for the fun. Minus 2y equals f5. So I look at this and say, okay, minus 2x plus 2x, that's 0. Okay, I wanted one of the terms to drop out. 2y minus, oh no, they both dropped out. Minus 8 plus 5 is negative 3. So if there aren't any variables left, it has to be a special case. So 0, negative 3, they're not equal, so that means no solutions to the problem. It means they're parallel lines. They do not intersect. This one, well, if you notice, this is exactly, double this one. So special case, but let's say I didn't notice that. Multiply this by negative 2, this by 1. So minus 4x minus 10y equals negative 12. So this is 4x plus 10y equals 12. Minus 4x plus 4x, 0. Yes! Oh my goodness, they both dropped out to give me 0. And then minus 12 equals 12 is 0. Now, what's important is not the zeros, it's that it's true. No variable's true means it's all or infinite solutions, and It's the same line, and yes, I do want you to write that. So infinite solution, same line, and this is a false statement. That's what matters. It's false with no variables, so it's no solution, parallel lines. Dokie dokie. Okay, have a good day. Only one more video to go. Well, one or two.